Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to talk about our Game Week 19 free hit team. Now this video wasn't planned and it was solely based on the latest news that the Liverpool and Leeds game as well as the Wolves and Watford game are now postponed. So a lot of us have about 2 to 3 Liverpool players in our team. Some of us may still have Rafinha as well, and others may be King and Dennis. So all of a sudden this week suddenly looks like a week that some of us might consider using the free hit chip. So I've put together this video and hopefully you guys find it useful, but before we jump into it, I just wanted to make a short announcement. So I have been making this short announcement in the past couple of videos, so if you've seen it already, you can just skip past this, but for the benefit of those who haven't, recently I hit my target of 100 subscribers before Christmas. Yeah, really thankful for all the support. And since it's the Christmas season, which is also the season of giving, I'm going to be donating $2 to charity for every new subscriber from now to the end of the year. So the response so far has been incredible. We currently have about 141 subscribers, so that's $82 raised. So really amazing stuff. And if you want to chip in, just hit that subscribe button. Let's see how much we can raise by the end of the year and donate to charity. So yes, very exciting stuff. And now let's get straight into the video. So first off, usually when I set my free hit team, I like to examine the fixtures of that game week and pick out the teams that are likely to perform well. So the list here shows our updated game week 19 fixture list, and of course without the Liverpool Leeds and the Wolves Watford game because they were postponed. So I've highlighted in green the teams that I feel would likely be the ones to have a very good game week, and we have City, Arsenal, Spurs and Manchester United. And of course, I've also highlighted in blue the teams that I think are alright, but I wouldn't want to bank on them too much. So we have Everton, West Ham, Chelsea and Brighton. So now that we have analysed the fixtures and kind of identified the teams that we would want to double up or triple up on, we can now look at our Game Week 19 free hit team. So I've built this team around a team value of 102.4 million. So most of us probably should have this value at this point in time, but not to worry because later on I will have some other cheaper options for those of you with less money. So, and also more expensive options for those with more cash. So first up in goal, we have David De Gea because he plays Newcastle. So every chance of a clean sheet here. And I've chosen to go for him over Ramsdale because it's safer to get into the Manchester United defense by the keeper as opposed to the defenders. So because at this point we don't really know which fullback Rennick is going to go with, it is much easier to go with the keeper instead. And when we look at Arsenal, it is much easier to get into the Arsenal defense through defenders. And we will see later on because players like Ben White and Tierney, they are much more nailed than the Manchester United fullbacks. Then of course we're going to go with Gunnarsson as our next keeper just because we only need one playing keeper. So yeah, really not intending to use Gunnarsson at all, and he'll just be a filler spot for us. So De Gea will start in goal for us, and that's why I've placed a black border around him. Alright, so next up in defense, we will be fielding a 3-man defense, so Reguilon, Cancelo and Ben White. So Amati and Tsimikas are really the cheapest placeholders at this point in time, and we are really not going to be fielding them. So focusing on the 3 defenders, they offer entry into the teams that are most likely to be keeping clean sheets this game week, and on top of that, Reguilon and Cancelo, we know they are known for attacking returns as well. So Ben White, he is a super cheap option and he's nailed as well into the Arsenal defense, and he is a good option when we're looking for value defenders into the Arsenal defense. So next up in midfield, we will be starting with a 5-man midfield. So Saka, Son, De Bruyne, Martinelli and Bowen. So talking about the Arsenal boys first, so these two, they're really on fire right now, especially Martinelli, and against Norwich, we would obviously favour them to get us some returns. As for Son, he plays Crystal Palace. Probably won't be the easiest game, but we know how good Son is, and there is every chance he gets us returns. Now, next up, we have Kevin De Bruyne, and his numbers are, just really great. His underlying numbers are really off the charts, and he has been so impressive for City at this point in time. So, also with the Foden and Grealish disciplinary issue, as well as Bernardo Silva's hot streak kind of dying down, I'm really only looking at Kevin De Bruyne or Sterling. And of course, if we can afford it, I prefer Kevin De Bruyne over Sterling. And yeah, lastly, we have Bowen. So now this is an exciting choice because, as we saw in the Carabao Cup, Antonio is currently down with COVID and he may or may not return in time for West Ham's Game Week 19 fixture. So during the Carabao Cup game against Spurs, Bowen filled in at the number 9 spot and he's even scored as well. So I'm really excited about Bowen's prospects in Game Week 19, and that's why he makes this team. Now up front, we are going to go with two massive strikers, so Harry Kane and Ronaldo. Locadia again is the cheapest placeholder, so we're not going to be fielding him. And honestly, I don't really need to be saying much when it comes to Kane and Ronaldo. They are the front men for their teams, and Spurs and Manchester United are the strong favourites to take down their opponents this week. And every chance that they will get, a couple of goals. And I would imagine that Kane and Ronaldo will be in the mix of these goals, so they can get us some returns. And as for our captain choice, I would go with Ronaldo at this point in time. It's a really close call between Ronaldo and Son for me, but yes, I'm leaning more towards Ronaldo at the moment just because Newcastle are really, really weak at the back, and every chance that Ronaldo may get a goal or two. So as promised, here are some alternatives for those of you with a lower team value. So you can downgrade Kevin De Bruyne to Sterling if you're about 1 mil short, or if you're 2 mil short, you can do this combination of moves, which is to downgrade Kevin De Bruyne to either Bernardo Silva or Foden. I would say Bernardo Silva will be safer because Foden, with his disciplinary issue, we do not know what's the situation. So I would favor Bernardo here. And then we can upgrade Ben White to Tierney. And as for those of you with more cash, I would actually suggest that we upgrade Ben White to Tierney just because Tierney is capable of getting us attacking returns as well. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Before you leave, please help me out and give this video a like and also hit that subscribe button. Let's try to donate as much as we can to charity during this festive period. And if I don't see you guys in another video, Merry Christmas everyone and stay safe and healthy.